Pleasure to have you here, man. Thank you. Yeah. So, question for you. What's one habit that made you elite that you still carry till this day?
Well, first off, probably in my own evaluation of myself, I don't feel elite in anything. Okay.
We feel you're
I feel
elite.
very,
That gold jacket
very
says
grateful.
you're elite.
I'm very grateful for the guys that put it on me. Okay.
Wow.
But I think maybe if I had, because I coached in high school, junior college, and 2 colleges and 3 teams. If I said I had an attribute, the players knew I really cared about them. You develop great lifelong relationships.
Coach, when I won't tell you how old I was, but I watched the story of you and Ricky Prohl.
Okay.
And the struggles that he went through with his good friend passing away on that road to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And I was young, but I watched you. I got goosebumps. Look at that. I watched you and how you cared for these guys.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm a young man crying and saying, that's the best coach I've ever seen in my life.
Well, that's
And
not a coaching. That's just your personality profile.
That's true.
Really.
That's
I just
true.
talked to Ricky this week.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. And I got to play for the Panthers under him.
Yeah,
And
well,
so-
Ricky Prohl, we have Hall of Fame jackets.
Yes.
For the quality of a person and the kind of player he was, you could put a Hall of Fame jacket on him.
Oh, for sure.
He was
He's a Hall
so
of Fame man.
special to our program. And to me, like I just talked to him the other day. Now, he's coaching.
Yeah,
he
he
does
is.
trains players.
Yes, he does.
But I've been to his facility.
In North Carolina.
Oh, beautiful.
Yep,
And it's
yep.
doing real well.
It's so great. Big shout out to
And
Ricky
if it
Prohl.
wasn't for him making that catch
That
in
catch.
the game,
Right on the shoulder.
right on the shoulder, I have a big picture of it
Oh,
right over
man.
my desk. Those kind of plays, those kind of players that make those plays
That's it.
are the people that put the jacket on me.
Wow. Wow. Now, Coach, in that vein, you now have an amazing wine business.
Yeah, it's not amazing business. We have amazing wine.
How do you come from such a background of championships and men and the gridiron, and then you get into that? How do you find those wins and those memorable moments with wine now, opposed to watching guys battle on the gridiron?
Well, first off,
Or if
the wine world takes me back to my heritage. Napa Valley, Calistoga, North End.
Yes.
My grandfather made our family wines. I grew up helping him a little bit. My great-grandfather had part of the vineyard that we still pick it today. So all that heritage, every time I drink a glass of wine, it's part of my family history. And it's more of it's much deeper meaning than
much
drinking
deeper.
a glass of wine.
Yeah.
What's a tactic you would say you use to handle pressure similar on the field as you do in your wine business?
Well, pressure is something you learn to handle. And, I've coached in high school championship games, okay, and lost. I've coached in a high school championship game and won, okay? And you feel the same pressure then at that level of your life and your career as you do when you're coaching
That's
in
so true.
NFL.
Yeah.
It's just as meaningful to you. But I think keeping things in perspective and always appreciate, even in losing, what your players did to help you to get to that point and compete, even though you lost, and then learn from it.
So, Coach, I love that. And I think about your eye. We now have transitioned from football into the business world.
Yeah.
We own our own companies. We're starting corporate athletes. You are a corporate athlete.
Okay.
You're staying
Old one,
agile.
88-year-old
Hey,
athlete.
no age, it doesn't matter. But what we've recognized is the business world is just now catching up to the eye the coaches had for players.
Yeah.
This person's agile, they're coachable, they're a hard worker. What business advice can you give to hiring managers or business owners to think like a coach and to
Well-
look at people? You know what I'm saying?
My success has been in putting a staff together is trust the opinions of people that I've worked with, the people that you're interviewing. I hired 3 people because of Bill Walsh told me to hire them. Okay, Bill Walsh hired 3 of my assistants when I left Philadelphia because I told him to hire him. You develop that trust. The interview is unimportant then because someone's worked with the guy 4 or 5 years, you know him. And I wouldn't put my name on somebody to go to work for somebody that I really cared about.
There's
You
a
know?
thing Jared likes to say that I love, and it's trust is our economy.
Oh,
It seems like in ball, you've built such a family culture.
oh yeah.
How do you do that on the business level? How do you
Hard.
build that culture?
Hard. In fact, I just did an interview during the week for the NFL Alumni Association. If you're in business and not there, very difficult. Your win-loss percentage is probably going to be on the loss side. It's hard to hire people that care as much as you do about what you do. Yeah. When you're there physically every day, you can create an atmosphere and a frame of mind, you called it culture, where they feel obligated to be involved with you as much as you are. That's our biggest weakness we find, in that I live in the East. The wine business is in Napa Valley. Yeah. You know, we have never made money, but we make enough money to pay our bills.
I love it. I
Okay,
love it.
that's our
beautiful.
business.
That's
We're
beautiful.
watching AI transform business. Is there anything you're doing in your business or that you see in the industry adopting AI?
You know, you got to look at me and know how old I am, okay? So I'm not as deep in the computer culture, but I would say I am sure we will come up with things through AI, that will help the industry somewhere. At our level, maybe not, but in the major wine businesses, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
One last question, Coach. Legacy. What do you want your name, your legacy? I mean, I sometimes don't love that question, because legacy is like you've lived, and whatever you live, you stand on, and you let people. But if you could just let people remember your work, what you've done, what do you want people to remember about the
Well,
coach?
there's a couple things I always told. Number one, hard work is not a form of punishment. It's a solution.
Ooh, hard work
Okay.
is not a form
And
of
Pete-
punishment, it's a solution.
And the other thing I always thought about, and that I really mean, people may not remember what you say or hear, but they'll always remember how you made them feel.
Wow. Perfect.
You know?
Perfect.
So, yeah,
Coach, thank you
hey.
so much for spending
Oh,
time.
hey, thank you. Great to be with you guys.
Vermeil
Hey,
Wines.
Hope you have good luck. Hope
We
you
are
have
so
good
excited,
luck.
and we can't wait to pop a bottle tonight of Vermeil Wine.
We have a little bit over there. I only sent a couple cases.
There we go. Yeah, we got to
We-
make money
we
off
don't
that.
make a lot,
We got to
okay?
make money off
About
that.
2,000 cases a year.
All right. Well, we're going to
Take
enjoy
care.
some
Good luck
tonight.
to you.
Thank you so much.